Welcome back, everyone. Have you gotten your favorite drinks?
Yes.
All right, now we have come to the evaluation session. It is my privilege to introduce to you a dedicated Toastmasters leader who serves others above himself. He was the Division W Governor for the term 2013-2014, the District 51 Administration Manager for the term 2015-2016, and the Charter President of Tarsi Toastmasters Club, which is one of the clubs that MAICSA Toastmasters Club was involved in the chartering process in year 2011. This passionate Toastmaster created a tagline called Tarsi Toastmasters Club, where Toastmasters are really cool. And this tagline has brought many young students in the Tarsi University College, right, to be Toastmasters and serve as District 51 leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, please give your thunderous round of applause to invite our General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Eric Lau, to preside over the evaluation session.
Thank you very much. Toastmaster of the day, Distinguished Toastmaster Sonli, who is equally cool. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a session that I always look forward, the evaluation session. And I call this session the PIE session, P-I-E. P basically stands for the project speeches, I, impromptu. And as we know, there is no impromptu session today. That's why I could see some hungry faces over there, because the I is missing. And of course, we have the E, which is now the evaluation session. As they say, mask is better than ventilator. Home is better than ICU. Feedback is definitely better than failure. So today, this session will show how our speaker flair throughout the meeting. So before I take stage, could I have the pleasure to invite our first evaluator, who is none other than Distinguished Toastmaster Jessica. Jessica, over to you.
Thank you, thank you, Eric. Okay, Awa, this is my personal evaluation without prejudice. All right. What a speech, David, a masterpiece. I'm so sad to hear that. Why? Because I went to Florence 2 years ago and nobody told me to visit David, and I regretted it so much. So I'll be making another trip there. All right, David. I think this particular speech, this particular speech, yeah, you said that very good topic, because this your speech say that adding language to increase interest and impact. Because this is very apt speech, because it's very descriptive. It allows you to showcase your vocabulary on describing David, and what a marvelous job that you have done. You did not use those common words when you describe, and it is good that you use words that describe the arts, those appropriate words that describe us. For example, you say depicting instead of saying showing, or you say enormous block of marble rather than a huge block of marble. Is so boring. When you say enormous, it really piques our interest. Wow, we can visualize how big the piece of marble is. And I put perfection. And then what you call chisel. I like the word chisel the marble. Is some people will use sculpture the marble. Chisel is the most apt word to describe when you do a sculpture of someone. Yeah, so very good apt words that you use. That should be the way. So it shows the range of your knowledge of the vocabulary. English is a very marvelous language where you can use many words to describe, just like you describe how you describe David. And of course, this speech allows me to learn something today. I did it all the while. I have always used the word. It's because I'm like David, because I'm small size. I always tell people David and Goliath, but I didn't know the backstory about David and Goliath. So today you have enlightened me. So thank you so much for that. And I want to tell you this masterpiece that you are talking about. I think you're very clever. After you're almost ending your speech, you show us the picture of David. Then we can visualize. Otherwise, the whole speech, I was trying to visualize what is David, because I didn't see David when I was in Florence. So finally, you show us the picture of David. Then I begin to, oh dear, oh my God, you should have showed it earlier so that I can visualize in my mind. Yeah, he's such a muscular man. He got such good body. I think it's a very clever use of the picture for David. And for your information, in case you don't know, there's also another definition of masterpiece. And it so happened that your masterpiece is David. Actually, David, masterpiece can also denote the manhood of a man as well, in a colloquial term, for your information. And that you excel in. Your command of the language and the vocabulary was excellent. And there's one thing that I want you to improve. Is your facial expression. I know we are on Zoom. That's why in Zoom, because we cannot see your whole body, you're supposed to make use of your facial expression to show us how excited you were. You could have showed us, oh my God, I saw David. What a masterpiece. You would have what you call energize us more. You see? So I feel that you should make full use. In Zoom is the best opportunity to make full use of your facial expression. You should have used it. Maybe perhaps. So I challenge you the next round to use facial expression, whether it is on Zoom or face-to-face meeting and all that. And I particularly like your conclusion. You jive together the David and Goliath story, and you tell us that appreciation of the art help us to appreciate each other more. So thank you, Oiwa, and please proceed to the next speech. And congratulations, well done. In my opinion, the choice of words that you used to describe David was excellent. Back to you.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you very much, Distinguished Toastmaster Jessica. And there you have it, the 5th president of the club and multiple humorous speech challenge. If you have noticed, Jessica basically applied the 3K method. First, she kissed the speaker. Then she kicked the speaker, whoosh. Then she kissed her again. You know, her evaluation basically leave the speaker feeling better and not bitter, despite even challenging her to improve in the next speech. So this is one of the exemplary evaluators that all of us could actually learn. And to my speakers in Toastmaster Oiwa, I think the evaluator has done justice by sharing her evaluation. But only just one thing that I noticed. I'm not too sure if you heard some dog sound at the back of your background. I think your dog is also very excited about David,
My neighbor's dog.
So perhaps just to manage that. And other than that, I think another well done speech from your side. Thank you very much. Okay, moving next, could I have the pleasure to have our Club 7 President, Distinguished Toastmaster Alice Liu, to take the stage. Over to you.
Yes, congratulations to Advanced Computer Gold, Advanced Leader Bronze, Belinda Jitko for your success in presenting the results in your High Performance Leadership Program. Now I shall evaluate your High Performance Leadership Program based on the evaluation guide from the Toastmasters International. Okay, I would like to say that if you are really good in choosing these commitments and dedications as the Area Director W1 for this project, for this High Performance Leadership Program, I think you have shared with us well about your leadership project, how you have put up your vision, your mission, and your goals with a deadline. And also, you have also tell us how you structure and guide the programs and continue using your role as a leader to guide the clubs. So you have 5 clubs under you. You also share with us about your experiences, what are your experiences, how did you encourage the members, helping them to do recruitments, encouraging them to go for training, and highlighting how you use your skills of persuasion and service leaderships. I think that these are the traits that is so much in relevant to the audience actually, because many of the leaders here, including our senior leaders, are also very, very much using the skill of persuasions and also servant leadership. Because we know that most of the leaders here, they are doing it because they want to improve themselves, but also want to lead others to be a better leaders. So it's not based on monetary, but rather based on servant leadership. It is indeed very relevant to all of us. And then you move on to also share with us about your learning experience as a leader. You have actually highlighted about your personal experience to understand people better, recognizing your team member and the corporations that you have worked with them, projecting your own leaderships and also the confidence in working with the team members, how you respect others' ideas and decisions, setting goals together with the people, and how you also together with them organizing contests and also working on together with their club goals. So this show that you have actually make use of this role to practice your leadership styles. And then there are the things that I would like to actually as a speaker to help you us to better understand the project. I would actually like to see that you can make some comparison about your own self before and after you taking up the role. Maybe you can share with us about your own feelings or about how you have grown from before and after, and also some key points that you have learned, because you have already shown us many things that you have learned from the role, but maybe you want to highlight an incident or a particular key focus point that you have learned from these leaderships. That will be make us know more of your experiences better. However, I must say congratulations to you, Belinda, for your success in taking up this leadership project, because we know that you have achieved as the Area W1 Governor to become MIC AW1 to become the President Distinguished Area, and then also helping 5 clubs to achieve their goals. Excellent, I must say it, and you have shown your amazing leaderships. And lastly, I would also like to say that you are a very encouraging person, because at the end of the speech, you throw us the challenge. You encourage many of us to take up the roles as well. So congratulations to you. Well done. Back to you, Toastmaster back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Alice.
Thank you very much, Distinguished Toastmaster Alice, who is none other than the 7th President. If you notice her structure of her evaluation, she has a very wonderful opening. And she also has a very pretty body. I mean, the body of the speech. And also she concludes by wrapping up everything so that the speaker could know how to improve. Basically, she just hit the nails to the head, but thankfully, no one is dead. There you have it, another wonderful evaluation technique by an exemplary evaluator, which all of us could emulate. And to my speaker, those days when I know you, Belinda, you are known as the ATMB Belinda G Core. Okay, for those who don't understand, don't worry, you are still young. For those who understand what I'm saying, you know which era you're from. So basically, this shows the speaker's commitment, dedication, and passion in pursuing excellence. And today, I'm so happy to know that you are finally being bestowed the title Distinguished Toastmaster. Congratulations, Belinda.
Thank you, Eric.
Okay, and then moving on, we have 2 great speakers and 2 great evaluators. Moving on next in the agenda, could I have the pleasure to invite